Sir, good morning, wonderful viewers. You're welcome. Welcome to the program this morning. This is Bystan Adinsan. I'm Christian Chuku, and I say once again, welcome wherever you're watching from. Welcome to the program. This is Ogba. We are here to get the bystanders responding to the topical issues that we have this morning and the reports that we have to deliver from the pages of the newspaper. I have with me, let's start with the Punch. The Punch newspaper this morning. I have the Punch, and I also have the Vanguard newspaper. Let's start with the Vanguard. What does the Vanguard have for us? I threat to the 23 election. INEC summons emergency security meeting today as 65,699 PVCs, 904 ballot boxes, 29 voting cubicles destroyed. How arsonists raised INEC offices in Osun Ogun with bread bombs. Yes. On the attack we have on Articles convoy in Borno State, IGP is saying that we have set up a team to investigate that attack. Uzodinma to editors. Uzodinma, Governor Uzodinma of Imo State, he tells editors that refrain from publishing unofficial election results. Refrain from publishing unofficial election results. Now, the main headline on the Nigerian Tribune this morning, Tinubu's $460,000 U.S. tax. APC, PDP campaigns trade words. APC and PDP campaign trade words. Tinubu committed no crime. PDP went to U.S., dug up old documents. Tinubu committed no crime. It is the PDP that went to the United States and dug up old documents. That is coming from Keyamu. It says that the $460,000 deducted as tax on 10 accounts linked to Tinubu in the U.S. Tinubu has questions to answer over $460,000 for future. PDP insists on the UK and US terror alert. Arrested suspects will be prosecuted. This is coming from the IGP. Arrested suspects will be prosecuted. This is coming from the IGP. Federal government has said we won't allow any online platform plunge Nigeria into crisis. That's from the federal government. The Punch newspaper this morning, the main headline on the Punch, on the Forex crisis, traders lose as Naira rebounds to 720 Naira per dollar. Traders lose as Naira rebounds to 720 Naira per dollar. Currency jumps from 910 to 720 in 6 days. How EFCC clamped down market sentiment, reverse Naira slide. Yes, how EFCC clamped down market sentiment, reverse the Naira slide. BDC operators resist Naira rebound, hold back greenback purchase. BDC operators resist the Naira rebound, hold back greenback purchase. I think that's a good news for the CBN and Nigerians also. 11 die as Kogi protesters barricade road with Sanka. 11 die as Kogi protesters barricade road with Sanka. Lagos Port Harcourt likely to witness weather catastrophe. Lagos Port Harcourt likely to witness weather catastrophe as woman plunges into lagoon after argument with fiancé. Woman plunges into lagoon after argument with fiancé. Reports have it that the woman is a DSS official who plunged into the lagoon after an argument with her hubby. Lagosian burns wife to death. Lagosian burn wife to death. And Soludo, in an interview, says that Obi's investment in Anambra next to nothing. That is from Soludo. I have Mr. Felix. Come on, Mr. Felix.
Morning, Mr. Christian.
Yeah, you're welcome.
It's a brand day and it's the weekend, the last working day of the week.
Okay, let's look at the currency. Jumping from 910 to 720 in 6 days.
That money will still go down again. We'll go down more than that.
That's good news.
It's going to go down more than that.
Why do you think that it's going to go down?
No, the reason is that the kidnappers, the window of that 47 days, and they are finding it very difficult to take that money out. 47, you cannot deposit more than 50 million if you are a company within a month. So they are in a crossroad. We may say Buhari is not good, but at this particular one, he knows what he wants. He knows the people he's targeting. So, by so doing, I believe we will get it right. He's going to get it right.
Yeah,
That dollar will come down.
BDC operators resist the Naira rebound.
It's not, you can't gain all the time. In business, you are not expected to be gaining all the time. There are times you face uncertainty, and that is part of the uncertainty. That means they are benefiting from the increase in the Naira falling, the Naira increasing. So, you, as a business person, you are not supposed to be gaining all the time. There are times you are going to make loss. Those are part of what they are experiencing. There is no business in Nigeria that all through you'll be making profits.
But the traders also are losing because most traders use dollars as their means of exchange for their products.
It is vice versa. There was a time they gained. There was a time they are also going to lose. It's not, there are some, they've actually, but the thing here I want to say is that as Naira has come down, our price of food will also come down.
That's what I want to ask. I hope it's going to impact on the price of food.
The thing is this, is that that's why I talked about the price control. The mechanism of price control is what we are lacking in Nigeria. If that price control is there, they will affect it. But the reverse is the case in Nigerian economy.
Okay.
And the people that are selling dollar, this is from one particular tribe. It's from the Fulani aspect.
Okay, let's look at Tinubu's $460,000 US tax, APC PDP campaign trade words. Kayamo says that Tinubu committed no crime. The PDP went to the United States and dug up old documents. And PDP is saying that Tinubu has questions to answer over the $460,000 for future.
My take is this. Tinubu was a drug baron. You understand? Was a drug baron. If you are going to be a politician, they are going to dig your past. And I will tell you, this was what Ganifa and Nima was fighting when he was alive. And this the reality has done on Tinubu.
But his name is not on that document.
His account to come. His account to come.
It was his account, yeah, it was his account.
His account was there. And look at what Festus Keyama is trying to be corrected on this platform. What kind of lawyers are we having? What kind of senior advocate are we having? Truth needs to be told. This man needs to face disqualification. You said Atiku is a thief. Tinubu is this. I want to tell you, my brother, Tinubu is behaving like a drug baron. Look at the way he talks.
Is it by behaving that you say he's a drug baron?
Look at the propaganda they gave to Nigerian citizens. Propaganda will not help Nigeria. I wish APC came up with somebody like Oshibajo. You understand? Came up with somebody like Amechi and the rest. The citizen will be able to look at there's a direction Nigeria is going to. Not everything about Tinubu is a scam. Everything, from his birth to everything, is a scam. The real name of Tinubu is not Tinubu. Go and check it. His real name is Yakini. The primary school he went to, he should tell us the primary school he went to.
Okay, let's move over. We have Soludo yesterday in an interview says that Obi's investment in Anambra is next to nothing.
My brother, please, I believe that the Igbo people can hear this.
It's not an Igbo thing.
Hold on, sir. You understand?
Don't make it an Igbo thing.
No, let me talk. No. You understand? I believe the Igbo people should hear this. The same, what do they call Peter Obi? Was a governor of Anambra State. Whenever I speak, he said, go and verify. Go and what? Go and verify. And now, The governor of the state is telling us it's nothing.
No,
You see, there's
he didn't say he did not invest. He said the
what's nothing?
investment is next to nothing.
What is he trying to say? That is immaterial. That cannot do anything for people of Anambra State, talkers of Nigeria. My brother, I want to tell you the truth. Until the Southeast, I stand to be corrected on this platform. Until the Southeast put their house in order, they cannot go anywhere. They are fighting for two things. I know they are going to criticize me, but I'm going to tell them the truth. They are fighting for two things: presidency, agitation. You understand? Let them put their house in order. I am quite disappointed in Soludo. I'm quite disappointed in him. This is your brother. At least, let's put away sentiment. That's where the Fulanis are more united when it comes to politics. Even the Yorubas, the Southeast are not learning anything from what is happening. They will fight themselves to the end. And that is what is killing them. You know, I used to say on this platform that charity begins at home. That Obi should go and start his campaign from Anambra. A lot of people have insulted me. A lot of people have said a lot of things. And I've been saying this, that, listen, Obi is one of the good candidates, but charity, as they say, begins at home.
Okay. Okay.
So that's my humble take about it.
Article IGP says that they are going to investigate the attack on Atiku.
They're going to
investigate the attack on Atiku in Borno State.
Well, this is one thing I'm talking about, our Nigerian police. If you are a police, you should not be partisan. All over the world, you are to protect. One of your fundamental rights is to protect the citizen. It should not be APC. Whatever affects APC also affects PDP. So I was told that the commissioner of police in that state has been moved out.
Yes,
because of utterance. I'm quite disappointed. And that will not help our democracy. I don't know whether you heard that my INEC office was burnt in Ogun State or was burnt in Osun State. This is just to tell you that a lot are going to happen. This coming election. My take and my humble take is this. We have to watch and pray that 2023 will come to reality. There are some people that say, you understand? There are a lot of issues going around. Mr. Christian,
I don't understand how Yoruba.
let me quickly round up. Okay. Let me quickly round up. I want to encourage the viewers, those in the diaspora, those in Nigeria. If anybody gives you money, collect the money and vote your choice. Yes. But I just want to tell you that let us look at where we are coming from. I want to canvass that we have somebody that among the three people that is experienced. I want to talk that let us support Atiku.
I want to ask a question. Since 1960 till now, we have not fixed a refinery. We don't have a working refinery. Electricity, the road networks are bad. No basic health care. And some of these people that are coming for presidency, they have the experience and they have been in power from 1960 till now. Do you think they can still do something now that the situation is worse?
Well, they can do something. You understand? When you have a good manager, first and foremost is to employ the right people that will do the job. This government,
remember, these people have been in for a longer time.
Wait, sir. I'm going to tell you, Atiku Abubakar was part of Obasanjo. They had the economic team that changed the situation of Nigeria. When Obasanjo and Atiku came into power, Nigeria economy was already comatose, in a dead situation. They came up and they brought people that turn around the whole things. Now we now got an APC.
What of power, electricity?
Electricity is something that we cannot get it right at a time. Because
8 years of Obasanjo.
8 years of Obasanjo was a foundational,
With $16 billion.
hold on, what was a foundational step. When Jonathan came, they privatized the NEPA.
Okay.
So my humble take is this: let us vote the person that is experienced.
Okay, thank you very much, Mr. An update on Nnamdi Kanu's release. Nnamdi Kanu's lead counsel, Mike Ozekome, has asked the Supreme Court of Nigeria to right the wrong of the Court of Appeal in Abuja by directing the release of the leader of the proscribed indigenous people of Biafra. Reports have it that Ozekome warned that Nigeria could disintegrate if Kanu is not released from custody as soon as possible. The senior advocate of Nigeria gave this warning during a recent meeting with Igbo leaders in Atlanta, the United States of America. We are at the Supreme Court and it will right the wrong because nobody will intimidate the Supreme Court. They will have to do something so that Nigeria will not disintegrate, Ozekume said. That is an update on Nnamdi Kanu release. I have Mr. Kunle.
Yeah, good morning. Good morning, my brother. How are you doing?
Fine. You know that power, the injunction against Gabawa has been struck out.
Injunction against what?
Against Bawa, the EFC chairman.
Yeah, has been struck out. So that means he has to go to that prison.
No. The courts, the justice gave a directive that they should
Settle
take him.
amicably.
But the same judge has struck out that judgment.
Okay, that judgment. Wow, why that? Why
He
that?
appealed.
He appealed?
Yeah.
Wow. You see,
But he should have
there are two laws.
obeyed.
There are two laws in this country. One for the elites,
Elite,
and one for the commoners. One for the elites and one for the common man, common citizen. And that is what we are saying, that we should have a single law, that will, cover or that will work against any person that violates the constitution of this country. It's not that the big men will be, will be, what's it called? I don't know what I can even call all this pardon. Is it pardon or this thing when they commit? The big men will be pardoned. Why the average citizen, common citizen, they say common citizen, common Nigeria. That's what they call it. Yeah, that's the trend now. They say common Nigeria. We are common now.
Nigeria?
We are not a common, but that's what they call you now. You don't know. That's what they call you. You say common Nigeria. So the law, there has to be one single law that will be effective for anybody that violates the constitution of this country. That kind of EFCC, what's it called, chairman now, they have to, just for one single day, they will have walked him into that prison and show him that nobody is above the law. And everybody will sit tight that, yes, there is a new sheriff, like there's a new sheriff law in town. There's new sheriff law in town. So, but for that now, people will still commit now and they will still go scot-free. The governors, hardly you see them, being prosecuted and jailed, except that governor did not belong to the ruling party. And the opposition party came and they used that as vengeance to punish all those people that, make them,
I'm trying to understand the situation. The court gave the verdict. It should have gone to...
They should affect the judgment. Arrest him and put him inside.
He has to appeal.
They still give him chance to appeal. Now, tell me, God forbid, if my enemy gets case for this area, Gina, right? And they found that case is a chronic case that, it will take me 10 sounds. 10 sounds can not even free me for that case. There will be anxiety, there will be, there will be zeal from this police to quickly arrange me in court.
Yes.
And go to that Ilori High Court, Lagos State High Court there, in Agege Axis there. You see how common men, they lock them inside black media.
Yeah.
They take them to prison instantly. They take them to prison, right? You've never seen a big man that embezzle money is always adjoining. And that's why I say these lawyers are not helping us. These lawyers, although you say they are doing their job, but I don't know. Another crime, when somebody commits, they will hold to that atrocity, say, yes, I did it. You know, it's common in the Western world. Why is in Nigeria? You will steal money, you will still be denied that you are not the perpetrator, that this thing, you are not the, it's just victimization, political vendetta, all sort of things. And that's, you see, it's all still boils around the constitution that we need to check on, that the fourth constitution that always practice, that under it there are two laws for the common man and laws for the elites. So that shouldn't stand. It shouldn't stand. We should find solutions.
In threats to the 2023 elections, INEC summons emergency security meeting today. We have, how arsonists raised the INEC offices in Osun and Ogun.
Just to
with bread bombs.
Bread bombs?
Yeah, bread
in Osun. Where did that one happen? The bread bomb, where did it happen?
Ogun State.
The other one called
Osun.
Bomb as well.
Yeah.
Just of recent?
Yeah.
Can you believe?
65,699 PVCs, 904 ballot boxes, 29 voting cubicles destroyed.
Wow. What's happening? I think the security, they are catching our security men unaware. And I don't know why this is happening. I don't know. It's as if some people don't even want that election to hold. The way I see, there are third force that doesn't even want that election. Because the way I'm reading the body language of all this activity, criminal activities that is going on now. The other time they held one INEC official with how many PVC? Almost 100 something PVC in Sokoto. You see, there's a gangster cartel that's working that. Let's truncate that. That is why.
What is their interest? Why? Why do they want to do so?
Their interest is they might have an agitation plan that it may be about the structure, it may be about the constitution, it may be about, but they don't want to come direct. So they may now be targeting that, okay, if we cannot come direct, if we cannot have our way, at least we can still cause, we can cause havoc towards this election with the election materials.
Are you connecting it to Oduduwa Nation?
Shame me? I would like I'm not connected with them right now. I'm not connected. I'm not connected. But that is what I'm saying. There are third forces that don't want this election to hold. That is, you could see the body language. What are they? Why should they go and burn election office? Why should it's happening in the East, INEC office. It happens in the East too. So it's one bomb too many. One election INEC attack too many. So what are we now saying? It's like some people are not comfortable with the election.
Are you comfortable with the election that's coming?
To me,
look at everything. Look at generally.
To me, I'm not comfortable. Likewise, I cannot stop.
I'm not saying you can.
Yeah.
I just want to know that.
I'm not comfortable. What I'm comfortable about is let us restructure.
Yeah.
Let us have a comfort. Let us have a constitutional conference so that everybody will come, man, and look eyeball to eyeball. Let us stop deceiving ourselves. When we were running a madness, governance for almost how many years that is not paying us, and even a madman at times realize they get cured and healed, and they realize that something is wrong with him actually. But we've never realized that something is wrong with us in this country.
Let's look at the dollar. Traders lose as Naira rebounds to 720 Naira per dollar. Currency jumps from 910 to 720 in 6 days.
Yeah, that will happen.
But the BDC operators are resisting the Naira rebound.
Yes.
They are resisting the Naira rebound.
I think you should give that kudos. I think I'm just seeing the light of what this.
Before the Naira redesign, how much was the dollar?
The dollar was like I think was around 8, 7, 8.
No, it wasn't.
It's not up to that. It was 700. It was, drifting
745, 750.
From 7.
Okay.
So That's one thing I will give it to him. I will give it to Emefiele. I thought initially that that policy is not going to work, but I'm coming out straight on now to give him kudos. When I'm to criticize him, I will criticize him, and when I see a good policy they do, I will turn up for them. Emefiele, good job for you. Because they are bringing down the money now.
Opening on Saturday.
On Saturday, they're working on Saturday. I told someone that they are working on Saturday. You know, banks, yes, they are working on Saturday. Now they 3 p.m. So money, they are pumping the money back into banks. You know, you go your banking system. You see, when you go to bank before, scanty customer, because there's no activities going on there. Most banks have even sacked their productive staff. They went on, you know, engaging contract staff. So as it is now, the activities have returned back to banking, you know, industries. And kudos to Emefiele. You know, it takes a banker to correct the abnormalities. Yes.
Before the policy, Naira was 700 thereabout.
Yes.
But now it's still 720.
It's still 720. It will take time.
So
it
we
will
can
time.
give kudos
It
when
will take time.
When
it,
it
time.
goes back
But
to like
it was 800 before now, mind you.
before the
It got to
Naira
800
design.
before the design. No, it was 800. It was 800 before the Naira.
Did you change dollar during that time?
Yeah, I didn't change it when it was 800, but I was following the trend on
it was
this
the policy that jacked
it was the policy. The policy when they announced
when was
the
policy brought in?
I think was it not like almost a month now. It's not even up to a month ago now. Now, when they brought up the policy, the Naira, there was anxiety in the economy, and that one makes the Naira to jack up. But immediately, the people started understanding the policy. It came down. It came down.
Let's look at other reports here this morning. This APC PDP trading words over the Tinubu's $460,000 US tax. What do you think?
US tax on what?
Are you not following the trend?
On illicit money, right?
Yeah.
You see, American issue is once you are being caught for a crime, and there are options for you. If it is a light, or if it's not like a criminal case, like murder and this thing, they will give you an option. Plea bargain. They did it for the Chagoris. These same Chagoris are in Nigeria now. They did it for them. But prior to that time, they declare you persona non grata that you cannot enter. But if you now agree to settle for plea bargain, I mean, you have a free day to yourself, and you will part away with some huge amount of money.
What you're saying is different from what Keyamo is saying.
What's Keyamo saying?
Tinubu committed no crime. It is the PDP that dug up this old US document.
I will not. But it's what I know. I will say. But what Keyamo
Yeah, we're sorry for that break in transmission. I think that was disconnecting network. Mr. Kule, let's start with I think you were speaking on the Tinubu $460,000 US tax.
You know, this election.
That's how the Vanguard put it. They say, the Vanguard says Tinubu's $460,000 US tax. APC, PDP campaign trade wars.
So what are they saying? What is PDP saying?
PDP is saying that Tinubu has questions with answer over the confusion, $460,000 confusion. Why? In the US, why Kayamo says that Tinubu committed no crime, it is the PDP that went to the United States to pick up the whole country.
You see, they say one day the what's it called? One day people fight. My brother is here, right? All join. You see, the PDP, the presidential candidate. You remember the senator. No, I'm just saying, people, they are better of saying, all these people are getting to listen to all this. Because they know themselves, and I'm not going to that. I'm my own guys, they are made them. They are their own. Now, as it is, both PDP, both APC, all of them that they children can never suffer. So, when they are throwing banter at them, they are because they are political, and by the time they did all this rubbish, they will see behind it, they join them, so to me, I don't believe any allegation that they right? They are bed of same feather. When you bring to new issues, I don't know when you planted that US and you do that. And when you bring a people issue, which they will dig out as well, say, look at this man, why you don't take it? You don't enter US. The senator left his house in US. And when they go through that house, we found millions, thousands of dollars. And that senator was sent to him. So, every leader has an option. Every leader has his pastor. Go into your pastor and dig it up. Why? A house of Senate. Remember one Senate president was removed because he went to so politics is like that. But what me I need, it's not what me I need, governance for anyone that can fix up this problem. And for you to participate, that better alternative. Let me I don't want to go. I said the Pharaoh see yesterday, we see that. Okay? Me, I don't want to I want to see that, and I don't see that leader. To me, when you want to go with, say, because I said this now is a regional yeah, I don't see that it's a regional thing. It's a regional thing. You see this guy saying we love look at the statement now. Look at the statement that is coming up from their mouth. I'm taking it regions down. In article said this article said don't vote for Yoruba and this article said why don't you now that to your answer that the statement that are making is not the regional they are going regional sentiment.
Let's look at other reports here this morning. Refrain from publishing unofficial election results. This is what you might tell me.
Good morning. It's Governor It's not even connected to the message that is saying that INEC is saying that don't announce election that has not been, So to me, it's an INEC duty. We have to complete that the right thing all this stuff for that. But when government start down, that is why the new Attorney General of the Federation told this politician blindly that come law electoral cases. Don't mingle those, on this electoral cases. Politicians are funded. When they go to the say they just don't work. So there's nothing election Nigerian politicians just gain power. It's part of what we see now. Fake INEC results, fake audits. Why is everything fake? Therefore, it's power. They are the ones starting ballot boxes. They are the ones doing all. Now, what president election? So you are saying this election? There was a president that said that the election that brought its power is the fourth election. It's I want to remember this language. He said that it's default election. Like the election is not the rigged election. Yaradua said it's so rested. No, be them. No. Carry your foot back up. Maybe like where they try to. You won't carry things to go join the team. It be like when they carry Okowa, go join the team. Okowa, let's continue. Yeah. That's why in Nigerian election, there must be rigged. The election in Nigeria, there must be rigged. 1980 election, 83, 84 and 80 election, Shagari election was rigged. What's it called? The Abiola one, let's assume it was transparent. What's this Baba called? Baba Basojo, the election was rigged. Right? Yaradua election was rigged. And Yaradua was the only past president. And so that came out of that this election that brought this power. Okay, so he accepted that. And then go perish all of you. Your mama see. This one don't dey break. This one dey break.
One of the break.
One dey break.
I tell you wrong with you. I'm not here. What's happening? About your life forevermore.
No, he dey do.
Who do Nigeria?
I can't go to.
Yes. Yes. He's talking now. Okay, let's round up. Sorry for that live stream problem. We have resolved it. Let's look at, lastly, like I said, we are not sure that the election will be free and fair. You said
there's never been an election that is free and fair in this country. There's never been an election that is 100% perfect in this country. Even you're talking of 70 or 60% perfect. We always have an average elections by grading. Our election is not really in tune with the global standards, because you see ballot snatching, you see vote buying, you see it happens everywhere. Both parties, all the parties, Don't let anybody come here and start telling you it's this party that is doing vote by. It's this one that is doing vote by. It's applicable to all of them, and that is, you see, all our things we do. It's shortcuts to answer, shortcuts to everything. So as it is now, inside that constitution, when we revoke, I mean, when we go back to the constitutional this thing and say we want a change in our way of doing things in this country, we get everything right if we can work on that constitution. And before I go, the superwoman, Jane Hogan, I thank you very much. Latif, I thank you. Everybody that loves me, I love you. Everybody, I give you kudos, but especially the superwoman.
Yes.
Jane
she's
Hogan.
not online this morning.
She's fighting my battle.
She's not online. She's not.
Yeah,
online. I've not seen her online.
I like someone that is bold.
This woman that's fighting your battle.
Fighting my battle.
Good morning, Mr. David.
Good morning to
Honorable
you,
David. Good morning.
Mr. Presentuku.
Show me the way now.
As they paint them,
Show me the way now.
you know, as they paint them, they suit us. You don't say it now.
I think Wike is say we are open for reconciliation.
You know, that is his own cup of tea. I thought he said he has this. I thought he said he's fighting for the interest of the South.
I heard that Jonathan was sent to mediate in the whole issue.
No, I think he has not been sent. They are just trying to woo him. That's what I read online.
They are trying to woo him.
Yeah, to mediate into the crisis between Wike and Go. And thank God you saw the video. When Wike went to Bauchi State, he said he's still open for reconciliation. And what I'm trying to say is that at this point, politics is a game of interest. But Wike should stop telling Nigerians that he's fighting the interests, he's fighting all them of the South. That is why I am not aligning with Wike. If you have told Nigerians I'm fighting for my personal interests, because I was being deprived of some slots in the party, that one, we know that. But don't come and cajole me. At a reach like this, Wike tell me say he's fighting a just cause for the South. What sort of nonsense is that? What kind of just cause is that? So that is my grievance with Wike. If you say, I was being sidelined in the party, the Fulani in the party sidelined me, fine. Like Nigerians, I have done this for the party, so I should be compensated. Not telling us that he's fighting for the South. Who does that? I don't be Muguna.
He's not fighting for you.
Fighting for. When he was branding boss, when he came to Channel TV and said, he would get the ticket, he was beating his chest. He didn't know that the Fulani extraction will play him out. Did he know? He was saying, I have won the ticket. He was boasting. Never knew that his close friend, Tambua, will betray him. So that is politics. Politics, they say, it is a game of what? Interest. So you suppose who you feel will do your bidding. So but probably Tambua felt or feels Atiku will do his bidding.
Is PDP a better party for the future of Nigeria?
No party is future. No,
PDP.
None of the party there.
I didn't say don't play that politics with me.
No, but
I'm talking about PDP.
But PDP.
PDP. You can answer yes or no.
No, I'm saying categorically a party that ruled for 16 years and still there is no power. So see, of what future? Mr. Kusen, just like I did by the camera, I said if you said something that if it was Showore that has this mouth-watering support like Obi is enjoying, probably I would have considered it. Because Obi has not been part of the system. Sorry, Tambua, Showore has not been part of the system. So some people accuse him and said he worked with Buhari in 2015. Showore did not work for Buhari. His media house worked for Buhari. So you can be paid just like Jonathan hired Dr. Messi. He's a media guru. Okay, let your media house run.
The media should not be. Well, you report objectively.
Are you saying
two party hires you, that means you may.
Mr. Kusen, are you saying if today Asiwaju Bola Ahmed Tinubu or Atiku or either will be contact your media house to help them run their jingle online, won't you do that?
No, they'll hire a private investigator.
which
private media consultants.
no, won't no. I'm
If
now
they want to air anything on our channel, they are free. But it is not.
No, saying that now. Jonathan, Buhari, and then APC and Co. I had showed to air some stuff on the message on, and then again, don't forget this guy is a media guru. So for the fact that now, are you saying if Ashibaju comes and say David, and now I want you to write an article for me, and then debunk what you are saying about me? You think if I'm paid to do, I will do that, because probably that is my that's my profession. So coming to say Showore should not support him or Espinal House should not get the money and support him, that is false. If that is his line of profession. So if it was Showore, my brother, I can believe that this country will be in a safe house, because this is a man, even he has not been in any corridor of power. Nobody can tell him when he was governor, this is what you do. You saw the lash Soludo gave to Peter Obi, but nobody can say Showore when he was House of Rep, this is what he did. When he was House of Rep, he did that. This is a man, majority of all the corruption, he has been exposing these guys. He has been at the forefront, telling them to their face that you are bad. You saw the last he gave Dino Melaye. He said because of the new policy, government want to change currency. Dino and Co is now giving out money. He saw the last. And Dino was seated. He not said it in his back. Dino was seated in his front. He said it. So if he was the one enjoying this popularity, I swear, now my full chest are the supporter, because now this is a man that has the idea of what revolution in his mind. Not see my brother, you might have this Labour, APC, Ashibaju. Nobody is better, because they are better than further. Jump from ABGA to party, from ABGA to PDP. Tomorrow from ABGA back to APC.
Okay, let's look at Soludo saying that Obi's investment in Anambra next to nothing. What do you think?
What do I think? Everybody has the right to freedom. And then as the president, as the governor of the state, isn't best known to him why he made such utterances and such allegation against the governor. But for him to have said that, I think there should be a conflict. I think there is more to it. There should be a conflict between him and Peter Obi, probably because he is not Peter Obi and the present governor are not in the same political party, and they share different political ideology. So probably he could come out and say Peter Obi has done that, Peter Obi has this. Now, why didn't he hold same grudge against Obiano and Obi, who performed well in the States? Obiano, no, probably he left Obiano in the middle and went to Obi. So it shows probably that should be a personal disagreement or conflict. Because I think even if he wants to attack someone, he should attack Obiano, because to some extent, even if Obi did not do much, Obi tried to some extent. Even if he did, he could not turn the state around. Even if Obi could not attract investors in the state, he tried to some extent. But the governor that could not even record any performance was Obiano. But he left Obiano and now start attacking Obi. It shows there's more to it.
Traders lose as Naira rebounds to 720 Naira per dollar, as the currency jumped from 910 to 720 in 6 days.
It's for us, it's a record development for us, because the price of commodities would also go down. And now, thank God, EFCC is really trailing on the black marketers. Those guys, all those Aboki guys that sucks, all those Aboki guys that is always sourcing for forex. He's really climbing down on them. Probably that is the reason why forex is now coming down. I hope this guy should be clamped more, because now everybody that wants to deal with forex should go straight to the bank.
Not BDC operators. Not BDC operators.
See, now these guys are also clean our economy. You want forex, the bank will direct you to come to the streets. They also clean the economy. So every forest transaction should be done in the bank. And thank God, the FCC is not coming down on them. And then probably because a few of the currency designed too. But see, our prayer is that it should drop more. I like see, there should be more devaluation of the currency of the.
Is it going to impact on the products, goods and services?
The prices when the price of dollar isn't high anymore, the prices of commodity too was also drop. Because now the amount you would buy dollar would not be as high compared to the amount you've been buying it. So now there's no way you buy dollar for 160 to 1 naira and you still come to Nigeria and sell a certain product for like 13,000 naira. At least the prices would also determine how much you will sell your product.
Okay, thank you very much, Mr. David,
Thank you
your
for
contribution
to
the program this morning. Yeah, I have Oluwawa. Good morning, Oluwawa. The lion.
Oluwa won, Ogba won, Nigeria won. The lion of the East Coast, Colorado won. Christian, how are you?
I'm fine. Traders,
How was the night?
thank God.
God will give you the glory to wake up.
Yeah.
Because many are not going to wake up. Not by our power or by our mind, but by the Spirit of the Most High God. Good God. Good morning, everybody.
What is happening on the streets?
The street, we are the street. Because we maintain the street, and the street don't war. And we will carry the power of the corridor. We are coming 2023 to enrich our deputy, our corridor, power.
You are coming 2023. They are attacking INEC offices in Osun and Ogun State.
Let them attack everywhere. Because the system is bad. No matter the attacking, we will still be on our throne. No matter the edit fucking up, we will win the life of you and I.
So it cannot affect the election.
No! These are the particles of the victory. Before victory, there was the particles of violence. Tell them who I am. I'm Oluwawan for Kuala. It's Colorado. Without any victory, there will be particles of violence.
But the INEC state is a threat to 2023 election.
Let it be threat, and we are coming. Don't let them to maneuver the situation. Buhari can never live more than May. May, he hand over to our home. He hand over to who Nigeria give vote to. He hand over to who the spirit of God. The kid, the teenager, the lion, and the forest. Give it to us. Let us change our mindset now and do what good for us.
Okay, Tinubu's $460,000 in U.S. Tax issue. APC, PDP campaign trade wars.
So Tinubu is a case man. Tinubu is a mafia.
Is a mafia.
He's
Is a mafiso.
Mafiso.
Is he a mafiso or is he a mafia?
He's a mafiso. He have organizations as mafiso, but he does not come anymore. Tinubu Atiku Obi. Only Obi is different. That's the heart of the youth. And now the youth want to take over the government. And now we already take over.
Okay.
All those language, you don't want them anymore. We sweep it under the carpet. The carpenter. Sweep the $400 million in our carpet.
You don't want to slip $400,000 under the carpet?
Because
It's big on you.
you see, let me tell you one thing. It's the arrangement of the talk of the language of the figure. You and I can never see the breath of life at the end of the day. So why are we talking? What I was saying.
Okay, no matter what we do, we cannot see the truth.
No. The end will be swept under the carpet. So let us sweep it now before it comes to investigation.
Okay. We have
Oluwa, the son of Jesus Christ of
give them the
Nazareth.
language.
The son of Jesus Christ of Nazareth.
Give them the language.
The king of the Jews. The I am. God live with everybody in the whole world. It depends on your mind and your thinking. Government is a evil. See, the government that represents the world is not the government that you and I serve. The government that you and I serve is the government of the rain. and we will abolish the art of our front
Okay.
and let us work.
Thank you very much, Oluwawan, for your contribution here this morning.
I pray, oh God, Jesus Christ, Nazareth.
Are we giving them the language?
Yes, give me. Good morning, Mazi.
Yeah.
Mazi Raphael.
Mazi Christian, good morning.
Yeah.
How about our people this morning?
They are coming.
Okay, they are coming gradually. Okay.
Yeah, traders lose as Naira rebounds to 720 Naira per dollar.
Just imagine, it is no longer black market this time around. This is officially accepted. I don't know whether I understand what I'm saying, where I'm going. Oftentimes we hear Naira is 10. Do you understand? To $1. But on getting like to banks or central bank, you will say it's just 5. But this time around, it's 720. Generally accepted. Both banks, commercial bank and the Apex Bank, that's CBN. Do you understand? This is telling it on our economy. I don't know whether you understand what I'm saying. This time around, we are going towards, marching towards the Yuletide season, festive season. Why should Naira be this expensive? It means we don't have economic, technocrats in this regime. What are they doing? Those people that are trying to, mend our economy, dilapidated economy, it means they're not working. What is the finance minister doing? What is MFL doing? We should have invited somebody like Femi, that Adechino man. I don't know his surname. No, Adechino, Femi Adechino, the African Development Bank managing director or president. The guy is there. He's wasting there. We should have invited somebody like Obegeno Okwesileze Nwodo. Okwesileze to come. We have people like Patu Tomi, they are there. Elumelu, they are there. Is it not payment? They should pay them to help us fix Nigeria economy. Naira is drifting backward on daily basis. This 720.
But from 910 to 720.
Oga is coming down. We know that it's coming down. But see, let me tell you. Early this year was it not just four something. 5 something we started shouting. Before you know it's 600. What are you saying, Christian? 720 is still jaw breaking. No, I'm telling you. It's still jaw breaking. 720 is too much. $1,000 to 720,000 naira is still too poor. It's too bad. Do you know that our traders, before ever anything, before they import, before they travel to Dubai to buy, before they go to China to buy, they are going to change our local currency. Meaning, if it's changed 720 million naira, you can only get $1 million to take to China. It is too poor. Nigerian traders are suffering. At Alaba International Market, they are importers. Traders are suffering. They are passing through hard time at Onitsha Main Market. Onitsha Main Market, they are all importers. Trade fair, go there, they are there. I think understand, Kano, Kaduna, everywhere. See, Naira is suffering. This current government does not know anything about building economy of Nigeria. What they know is siphoning money, stealing money. That's all.
When will you
Turning
say?
their back on it.
When will you say the Naira is okay?
Thank you. Naira will be okay. Was okay. When will we say Naira was okay?
What will happen that you say okay the Naira is improving?
Okay, what will happen when Naira is improving is when we land like we wake up maybe as it is 720, we see 350. Do you understand? Within 2 days, 300. I didn't understand. Within 1 week, 190. Everybody will be clapping. 190, 120. Everybody will be clapping. It will be galloping. 8, 100, 8. Yes. That is when we will say, we should say, Naira is getting better. Naira is getting better. I don't know what I understand. Like during the time of Jonathan, Yaradua, 2010-9. I don't know what I understand. Naira was galloping. I think understand. 150, 160, 120. And still, if you go to some banks, If you go to Central Bank will tell you 90 naira, 100 naira, 120. That was when it was good. I think understand. Like the days of Abacha. It was a good economy. But look at Buhari days, Buhari regime. I'm not trying to abuse or hate anybody. All of a sudden, Naira jumped from 150 to 200 as if we are not done enough. In 2016, 300, 500, 2016. We started shouting. It started coming down. 4, 3, 4, 450. They peg it to 400 plus. Before you know it, you get to 500.
Okay.
Are you listening? Do you understand what I'm trying to say?
I get what you're saying.
We know people that can handle Nigeria economy. They are there. Patutomi is there.
Adewumi Adesina.
Adewumi Adesina, that's the name. Invite him, chairman, CEO, African Development Bank, AFDB. He is wasting there. It should handle our economy. That post, Central Bank of Nigeria, does not elude him. He is our son, the son of this soil. Make him, give him that position. It's an appointment position. Yes, anybody could handle that place. He should not go to poll before you vote Okonjo Iweala, finance minister. Obasanjo appointed her. Jonathan appointed her. AFDB, Africa Development Bank, is what? Is thriving, is making it, is going, is flying, is excelling. Invite Femi Adewumi Adesina here. He should come. Akinwumi Adesina should come here and handle our economy. What are we saying?
Okay.
Who is that? See, let me tell you. Before a man should be, anybody should be given that kind of appointment, they should screen you in the house and know whom you are. You must work it. Your previous achievement, your antecedent should speak for you. Who made, what's the name of Nigeria finance minister? That woman. Farida Abi, what's the name?
And it's not the Nadi.
So those are strange names. A woman with a hijab is handling Nigerian finance ministry. A finance minister should be, I expect him to perform like Onogruwa. I expect him to perform like Chukwuma Soludo. I don't know what I understand. Somebody with hijab, scarf. You are there. The people in the house, they collected money. They said, Madam Oya, carry on. After Kemi absconded into the USA. Now carry another woman. A woman. What are his antecedents? Christian, Nigeria economy is gone. Dollars, peg 720. Is not enough to convince me that Nigeria is working. Okay. Because if I want to go to China tomorrow, how much am I going to China to go with?
Okay, let's look at Soludo has said that Obi's investment in Anambra is next to nothing. He said that in an interview, Channel's interview.
Soludo can say whatever I like. Charles Soludo, we voted him in. We believe he's going to perform. This time around, he has turned his back on Anambrans. His problem now is IPOB. Charles Soludo's problem is Obi. Because all of them, a cat may look at the king. Yet, one day, we know he will become a king. Obi, he is talking to, was the one who changed Anambra to that current status Anambra State is now. To that stage, Obi did it. Ngiga started it. Yes. Obi perfected it. Charlie Suko, the one Soludo, he has not seen anything good in developing Anambra State now, bringing industries, supporting locals, low-scale business, manufacturers to grow. What he is doing now is IPOB, kill them, kill IPOB, kill people in Onitsha, Umunze, kill Iyala people, kill. Obi is my problem. Obi, I am Chukwuma Soludo. Obi is my problem. See, Obi is excelling. The whole world is showcasing Obi as the best man. And the Chukwuma Soludo is not happy. Obi is flying right now, as I'm telling you, in the United States of America. Obi is like a sweet wind. You know sweet wind? Whirlwind. Thank you. Obi is sweeping across the globe. A whirlwind that is sweeping across Sahara Desert, across Nigerian terrain, across the whole Europe. The whole world wants to know the stuff that man is made of. Everybody is interested to see Obi try. Whether you like Obi or you don't like Obi, Chukwuma Soludo, Obi must excel. Only Chukwuma Soludo's vote cannot count. It is my vote. It is your vote. It is Imolites. It is Ogun State people. It is Kwara, Kano, Kaduna people. I mean the whole Nigeria, we are going to vote our right candidate comes 2023. What Chukuma Soludo is saying is just bringing Obi down to make sure that Obi is not there. A cat may look at king. A servant may look at his master. Yet one day he's going to become a master. That is the interpretation of that proverb. When a cat is looking at a king, don't you know that it is a servant that is looking at his master, not knowing that one day he will become a master. A cat may look at king. Chukuma Soludo perform well in Anambra State so that someday, sometimes, maybe you will be the person that everybody will be agitating to be Nigerian president. I don't come to this platform to talk nonsense. I come to this platform to mess up nonsense. I don't come here to talk rubbish. I come to this platform every day to sweep all the rubbish around and do what? And trash rubbish into the dust bin. Charles Soludo must surely make sure that he brings Anambra up to the test level. More than metropolitan city, more than manufacturers we are. We are all industrialists in Anambra State. Nnewi is there. Oketi is there. Onitsha is there. We are all there manufacturing, producing. Charles Soludo, go with your Fulani masters. Tell them, let people, my people from Anambra, from Malaysia, from China, fly direct to Mweri Cargo Airport. No need of landing in Lagos and pay another transportation to Igbo land. Tell them that, tell Fulani, tell Malami, tell Buhari, tell Arufai that it is time for Mweri International Airport to kick off operation. We are not here to criticize Obi. Charles Soludo, maybe we are going to treat you a fuck up later. I get the bottle when you see Are you listening to me? So let me tell you, Obi Kererenke Obi is the song. In the south, Obi Kererenke. Southwest here, I'm surprised and shocked when my babas are they are saying that it is time to restructure Nigeria. And the restructure, the definition of the restructure they mean is voting Obi into power. Christian, a prophet is not worth it in his hometown.
Okay, thank you.
Lord Jesus Christ in Nazareth, they did not regard him. A good Nazarene he was. Obi is not regarded in Anambra State. That is no shock to me because that's not the first time a prophet is being rejected in his own hometown. Thank you
very much. I have Edo no be Lagos.
Edo can never be like.
What is it?
I remove my cap for everybody. Those who are abroad, America, US, Nigeria, even my village. Edo can never be Lagos. God bless you. Thank you for watching us.
Okay.
Yes, what is going on?
Let's look at dollar.
I can see dollars there.
720.
I can see dollars there.
From 910 to 720.
Well, it's good for those who have dollars. Me, I don't spend dollars. I spend naira. My own is that not only dollar. We are talking about things that we can use the money to buy. Where are they? Nothing. Whether dollar gone down to zero today, where is Gary? Where is rice? Where are we to? Is the way dollars are going down? Is it the way rice will go down? My brother, is the way dollars will go down? Please, God, touch them so that Gary, Ekpa, yam, rice can go down too, so that we'll be very happy.
It's December. Because it's December.
I pray we should be like that too. I pray. Well, it's a good thing. I'm happy that dollar is going down. Let dollar go down so that naira can come up, so that at least we get it.
What is
good for those who have the
happening
money.
to APC and PDP? Tinubu's $460,000 issue. APC and PDP campaign trade wars. PDP says that Tinubu has questions to answer over the $460,000 for future. While Keyamo says that Tinubu committed no crime, it is the PDP that went to US and they did dig up the old document.
You see, I'm so ashamed for this country. Keyamo will be defending Tinubu. Don't forget that it was same Keyamo who take Tinubu to court during when Fela was alive. But today, Keyamo turned back again, defending Tinubu because of dollars and pounds. It's a very shameful thing that our lawyers advocates in Nigeria who are not be trust forward like Pastor Koyamu. So that wrong matter they have. I just watch, I laugh. And they are using South people. It's from the man is from South. You see, yes,
They are not
Delta State. Delta State. But I'm surprised, you know, it was brought up in Lagos. But let me tell you, he left for the INEC and the police and the FCC to go through it. I know they cannot do Jagaba anything. They can't do anything because it's a power to be. Whether we back him up. Actually, now, Tinubu is supposed to be invited and questioning by the EFCC. If the EFCC is working.
Where did he commit the crime?
In America.
Okay.
And there's a plea package. And that one is plea package. The way Yami explained it, that there was a flat, and Tinubu just came in and ran the place. And those who are doing bad business before, they left the place. All these are liars. We know. But let me tell you, EFCC, SSS, NFA, everything, invite Tinubu, investigate Tinubu, and find out. Because we cannot have somebody who will be our president as a drug baron, as a drug cartel, as money, whatever they call. But if Tinubu want to clear himself, he should go and report. Let it travel to US and you know, travel to US. I know in Nigeria here, they can't do Tinubu anything. Just mere talk. This is not the first time this has been happening. What of the forgery? The certificate forgery. Did INEC did anything? Nothing. So INEC, police, SSS, they are with federal government in power now. They can't do nothing. Imagine what happened in Borno. The whole world watch, see how talk attacking PDP. IGP say nothing like that.
They will we have set up a team to investigate.
It's a lie. Nothing will happen. Nothing will happen. Don't forget that the IGP is from Kalori and the vice president of Tinubu is Kalori. They can't do nothing. Our investigation in Nigeria here is zero. Nothing SSS, police, EFCC can do with Tinubu and this attack in PDP. That one is just temporary. We are playing script. We are playing football. Who win, we win. I'm telling you, AFCC, SSS cannot do it. If it's America, and I'm sure America will get justice. Look at like a Ekweremadu. If Ekweremadu was that have happened in Nigeria, today Ekweremadu will travel with escort, with the police and SSS. For this Tinubu's case, EFCC, ICPC, God cannot do anything.
Okay. Thank you very much.
No, you are not finished now. How many minutes?
Okay, give us updates. There's no time.
Now,
okay, let's talk about the Obi Soludo. Obi investment in Anambra next to nothing. That's from Soludo.
You see now, many things. I know Kules are watching me. You can see, they say brother kill brother. Brother kill brother. You can see why Soludo exposing Obi, why other tribes are fighting for Obi, and some people will be here talking. You are destroying your brother. Have you seen the Northerners destroying their brothers? Have you seen a Yoruba man destroying their brother? Coming out live. Have you seen the Southwest governor destroying Tinubu? No. Why Soludo destroying Obi? Why brother? Why brother destroying brother? Soludo not supposed to come out and start destroying Obi is wrong. You can see when the home is bad, when your place is bad, how will other person support you? That is a point for PDP and APC to campaign against Obi now. It's wrong. I don't like that. They should cooperate. And let Obi cooperate with Soludo and allow them to do this. That's it.
No.
So
there's no time. Thank you very much.
So, Kunle, what concern you?
Thank you
Kunle?
very
Go
much.
Sit down. Anyway, yeah, I pray the way dollar is going now, rice can go down and let them produce yam. If possible for us to go and import yam for Ghana, at Togo, please let's import. So hungry will not kill us. Thank you.
Thank you very much. I have Mazi Chigazi. Good morning, Mazi Chigazi.
Yeah, good morning,
Yes, sir.
Tama, Christian, and Christian viewers. Compliment of the season.
Let's start with the Naira. The Naira has rebounded now. 720 Naira to $1.
See, there is great deception in this country, and that is the more reason why I think an end should be put to this system. You see, the reflection on the newspaper does not reflect the reality on ground. You see, people are suffering, and people are losing their jobs. The government is not creating any job. So what has the dollar to do with the well-being, the welfare of the workers, of Nigerian workers? A Nigerian using dollar for payments, for salaries.
We import.
Do you receive dollar as a salary?
We import.
Imports
are made in dollars.
which kind of useless import
Because
is that?
it is affecting the traders.
You import. How many imports have you made as an individual? You see, these are the realities we should face. Talking Chigozie Ndigbo should come here and stand and be talking rubbish. And the likes of Funigas will be listening. I'll be speaking blunders. Being distracted by the frivolity, by irrelevant issues. Leaving crucial issues untouched. And disaster is looming. So are you being paid with dollars? Huh? The federal government pay the salary of federal workers with dollars. So what has dollars with the economic mishap? What has dollars with what we are suffering today? What has dollars with the dilapidated road network in Nigeria? What has dollar to do with the poor infrastructures? What has dollar to do that there is no equipment in our hospitals? That even Aisha, the so-called first lady, made a public attestation that even Asoro Clinic has no needle. Has this government come to debunk that? That there is no needle. That shows the level of devastation. Even as Asoro Clinic has no clinic, then what else do you expect? I don't know if you have visited them, maybe you are drinking abo and God is helping you that the abo is working. I believe you have not visited the hospital. If you have visited the hospital, you should be so sorry for this country and people who are promoting a fair system. Nigeria is a fair system because you cannot concentrate. How many times did USA concentrate on dollar? I mean on Naira. When did USA or British concentrate on dollars? You see, these are how many people are using dollar? Did I need dollar to buy a bag of rice that is 45,000 now? Did I pay with dollars? So that is immaterial. Even those who are doing business, export and import, have been frustrated because of the government policies. It's not because of dollars. Go to import duties. People pay times 100. You see, to kill the goose. Something you buy for 5 million, you can spend another 3.5 million. You see, which ordinarily shouldn't be more than 500,000. You see, and you are here talking about the rise of dollars. That is madness, and the people like Funigas will be celebrating. Some people say that dollar will be 2,000. And what impact has that to do? If you have a responsible government who have direction and vision for the people, you shouldn't be here discussing about dollar because there is no other relevant, important thing you should discuss. I mean, the way forward, the way to cushion the effects of the economic hazard your own citizens are facing. People are committing suicide on a daily basis. And some will say that this Kunle is a frustrated guy. Why wouldn't he be frustrated? You are more frustrated because if you have been in this country, you will appreciate what we are doing, the service we are rendering here. Because this is not easy, even for the ZKs. those who answer Ezekiel, it has not been easy for them. You see, Nigeria has changed their name from Ezekiel to it is no longer easy, which you cannot testify for.
Okay. One more. Let's look at Soludo's statement on Obi's investment in Anambra State. Next to nothing. Obi's investment in Anambra next to nothing. That is Soludo speaking.
Okay, you see, that's the reason why Nigeria is what it is today. Must you invest in Anambra to become a patriotic citizen? You see, the likes of Soludo is why Nigeria is what it is. A professor of foolishness at his age.
CBN
You see,
governor.
he contributed to the failure of the Nigerian system. Soludo himself, that Ralph will come here and be singing his praise. Today, what is Soludo? Rather than concentrating on the art of delivering governance to the Anambarians, which that I think by now Ralph should have traveled there and collect loan so that he can invest and start importing. Soludo should give him part of the dollar stolen. So it's unfortunate that we have such people who let him tell the Anambarians what he has for them. Days are counting, days are rolling by. How far has the Anambarians, the citizens, the residents of Anambra fought ever since our Zoom office? What are his blueprints? How far have you been able to execute the mandate? So concentrating on P2B is out of madness and stupidity. He said, I believe that P2B has other investment in Nigeria, in Aba and all that, which employs thousands of Nigerians, perhaps.
Okay.
That is verifiable. So for him, what has he done to condemn P2B? In as much as I don't support even this first system and its electionary process. But the reality is that it's so unfortunate that, yes, you can love Soludo because you are a sadist, you don't like any progressive thoughts. Yes, Mr. Kunle is a sadist, so because he's condemning P2B for nothing, business.
Go and meet
So if you have not done anything, won't you, and then he decide to run the president, is that the reason why you should castigate him? But that is the problem of this country. Then another, of course,
there's no time.
another man that will take a bed in UK should do that.
Soludo was once a
So, and so what?
He
He has once in CBN governor. Says he sweat as
Thank you very
Christmas
much.
food.
Thank you very much.
Soludo is a good guy.
Udodorono,
Thank you.
Chineke.
I have Mr.
Soludo manage our economy well.
Good morning.
So for him to be
Yeah.
saying the truth,
Let's
don't
talk about,
target.
we don't have time. Traders lose as Naira rebounds to 720 Naira per dollar.
Come again.
Traders are losing as the Naira rebounds to 720 to $1. Currency jumps from 910 to 720 in 6 days.
The thing is fluctuating, but because if you look at what is causing it, it's not mainly market forces. I think it's a lot of panic. But there's speculation that though people initially started rushing to parallel market, black markets, and there's speculation that that trend will continue. So the price spike. But when the reality came that the rush is not as people expected, the thing started coming down. So I think that is what is happening.
What do you think warranted to the decrease in Naira?
What I'm saying is this: demand and supply is a natural
They say
force.
BDC operators are affected.
What I'm saying is demand and supply is a natural force that fixes price of any goods and services. But what we are looking at is we have a situation where CBN announced a policy, and people who had chunk of Naira at their disposal, stashed somewhere, started rushing to parallel market, brew the change to exchange it for dollar. So people who have a dollar, those brew the change, raise the exchange rate. Now, when the demand drop, it's a natural thing.
Yeah.
It's a natural thing.
Yeah, the forces of
The
demand and
price
supply.
will drop. If you go to banks now, most banks will tell you that they don't even have much dollar. If you go to some banks, they tell you they're expecting supply. And the way people were rushing to exchange dollar for Naira have reduced. So it's a natural thing, the price will crash.
Okay. Okay, let's look at the OB investment in Anambra next to nothing from Soludo.
Maybe Soldo need to come up with more explanation. Because when he said next to nothing, I tried to read through. Beyond saying next to nothing, you didn't expatiate on it. I would have loved a situation because for somebody who ruled 8 years, even the worst governor in Nigeria, there is no way you cannot point to one or two things they have been able to achieve within 8 years with all the money that accrued to the state, both internally generated, both from federation accounts. So saying his achievement is next to nothing, I think he needs to expatiate on it.
Okay, let's look at the issue with Tinubu and the $460,000 APC PDP campaign trade words. Tinubu committed no crime. PDP went to US and dug up the old document. That is coming from Kiyamo. And PDP is saying that Tinubu has questions to answer over the $460,000 for future.
I don't think that word should be fought on the page of the newspaper.
That is what the Vanguard
I think what
as their main headline.
I think PDP knows what to do. If they know they have their facts, they should approach a court of competent jurisdiction to do the needful. Because for me, going to the media to start raising issues, what are you addressing? Okay, perhaps you want to demarcate your opponent. But I think the right thing to do, if you know you have gotten enough evidence that this man committed SY crime before now, and you have your facts, drag it before a court of competent jurisdiction and let court make a pronouncement, rather than media trial.
Okay, Bawa Abdul Rashid, he has been let off by the court.
You see, Nigeria is a funny environment. Nigeria is a funny society because if you look at what the court said, that the man was not in contempt of the court order as at the time they gave order for him to be sent to Kuje prison. You begin to ask yourself, because they said the man have actually started the process of returning the 400 million to the owner and maybe the 40 million and the vehicle. But the question is, a judgment that was delivered in 2018, how long does it take the process to start the process and end the process of giving him back the money? 4 years down the line, you have not completed the process. Somewhere, somehow, I feel the judge may have been intimidated and we've been too late.
Okay, thank you very much, Mr.
Thank you for having me.
Yeah, with that, we've come to the end of the program. We don't have much time this morning, but tomorrow we'll create out time for our viewers. I believe tomorrow will be Viewers' Day. It will be a time where viewers will have to contribute to the program. We are sorry for that. With that, we have come to the end of the program. Thank you very much, Mr. Fad, Damian Osas, Mrs. Otabo. Thank you very much, Funigas, Udeze Chima, Abi, Andrew Gujimi. Thank you, everyone. First round chat, Mr. Anoche, thank you very much for being part of the program. And as many that are watching us, God bless you. Please click on the like button so that we can have more reach to other places. God bless you all. Till tomorrow for another exciting edition of the program. Bye, Standards and Nation. Bye for now. Till tomorrow.
You dey write, paper dey write this. The way that exchange.